Namah Parvati Pataye Har Har Mahadeva. Namaskaram. I offer my humble pranamams to the sacred feet of Parameswara. Today, I wish to speak to you about our beloved Lord Shiva and the sacred observance of Maha Shivaratri. Lord Shiva is the Parabrahman, the supreme reality beyond all forms. He is the aesthetic Yogeshwara in the meditation and the compassionate householder with Goddess Parvati. The Shiva Linga represents both form and formlessness, the cosmic pillar of infinite consciousness from which all creation emerges and dissolves. Shivaratri is the most important auspicious night for spiritual awakening, when cosmic energy aligns for inner transformation. On this sacred night, we perform vigil, worship, and meditation to transcend our limitations and move closer to the divine. At temples, we begin with Ganapati Puja and then Punyaha Vachanam for purification. Then comes the sacred Kalasa Sthapana, which is deeply symbolic and profound. The brass or copper pot, which is the Kalasam, represents our human body itself. The thread wound around it represents the 72,000 nadis, the subtle energy channel flowing through our being. The coconut placed on the top symbolizes the human head, the seat of consciousness. The mango leaves represents our five sense organs reaching outward. The kurcham, sacred grass placed within, represents the prana, the vital life force that animates us. The water inside the kalasha represents the blood and life flows flowing through us. Thus the kalasham becomes Purna Kumbha, the vessel of completeness, representing the totality of existence, the fullness of creation itself. It is not merely a pot of water, but the entire cosmos in a miniature, the complete human being in a divine form. Through powerful Agama mantras, we invoke Parameswara and Goddess Parvati in the Kalasha, transforming into a living deity. We perform Bhuta Shuddhi, purifying the five elements within us, and then offer the complete Shodashopachara Puja as worship. We offer fragrant pushpam, flowers, representing our devotion and surrender. We present Naivedyam, sacred food offerings, to nourish the divine presence. We perform Deeparadhana, waving the sacred flames in circular motion, symbolizing the removal of darkness and offering light back to the source of all light. Once the Kalasham has been invoked with divine energy and the preliminary worship is completed, we proceed to the most sacred event, the Rudra Abhishekam, performed during the 4 praharanas of the night. Each kalam, which is about 3.5 to 4 hours, has profound significance as we worship the Lord throughout different manifestations. As the sacred mantras like Rudram, Namakam and Chamakam resonate the sanctum, we perform Abhishekam with 11 sacred dravyas. Each substance carries significant spiritual benefits. Water purifies all sins and mental impurities, represents the flow of consciousness itself. Milk bestows purity and removes the heat of anger and passion, bringing coolness to the mind. Curd grants health and removes obstacles in fulfilling desires. Ghee, the most secret offering, grants moksha and removes the darkness of ignorance, symbolizing the light of knowledge. Honey destroys negative energies and harsh thoughts, bringing sweetness into life. Tender coconut water and other fruit juices purifies body and mind, removing diseases. Panchamritam, the divine mixture of 5 nectars, is the most powerful offering. It removes all doshas and grants complete purification, pleasing the Lord immensely. Vibhuti, the sacred ash, reminds us of the impermanence of body and destroys ego. Sandalwood paste grants mental peace and removes the heat of worldly attachment. Throughout the Abhishekam, we offer Bilva Patra, the 3-leafed sacred leaf most beloved to Lord Shiva. There is a sacred sloka that says, Tridalam Trigunakaram Trinetram Cha Trayayutam Trijanma Papa Samharam Eka Bilvam Shivarpanam. Meaning, the 3 leaves represents the 3 gunas, the 3 eyes and the 3 weapons of Lord Shiva. Even one bilva leaf offered to Shiva destroys the sins of 3 birds. The bilva tree itself is considered a manifestation of divine. The 3 leaves represents the 3 eyes of Shiva, the 3 gunas, Sattva, Rajas and Tamas, and the 3 debts we owe, and the Trishula, the trident of Lord Shiva. The Vilva leaves destroy sins for 3 lifetimes, past, present and future. Even a single leaf offered with devotion pleases Parameswara immensely. We place the Bilva Patra on the linga with the stem facing towards ourselves, symbolizing that we draw His grace towards us. This simple act, done with pure heart, can grant liberation itself. While the Namakam invokes the countless names of forms of Lord Shiva in all creation, the Rudram invokes his fierce protective aspect that destroys negativity. The Chamakam calls forth all auspicious and ultimately moksha. All these mantras vibrate and the Abhishekam flows continuously over the linga. The divine transformation occurs in the temple, in the atmosphere, and within each sincere devotee present there. Let's look at the deeper meaning of the Abhishekam. When we pour these precious offering over the linga and watch them flow away, we surrender our ego and attachments. It is said, the more we give, the more we release our grip on material things. This is the path to freedom. Agama Shastra teaches about Pati, Pashu and Pasham, the Lord, the soul and the bondage. We are Pashu, bound by ego, karma and maya. Through worship and grace, these bonds weaken and we realize our oneness with Pati, with Parameswara himself. May the Shivaratri transform your spiritual journey. May the bounds of limitations be removed. May Parameswara's grace flow abundantly. And may you realize your true nature as one with the infinite. Om Namah Shivaya. Hara Hara Mahadeva. Tiruchitrambalam.